So my selection for the most audacious moment in video games was the moment at the end of Braid, where you spent the entire game thinking that there was a princess in a castle you had to save, but there were constant hints kind of telling you maybe that wasn't the case, but it was very ambiguous, so you weren't sure. And then you reach the end of the game and you're put through sort of this section where it looks like she's unlocking doors and helping you, but then when you rewind through that section, you find out she's actually running away. It left a lot of room for interpretation at the end, but it was also, it just blew my mind because I went in thinking one thing and finished the game and saw something else.
Hi everybody, my choice for the most audacious moment in video games is in Metal Gear Solid 3. Now I might talk about Metal Gear Solid 3 too much, but this is very important because in this game it features the best boss fight and the most emotional boss fight you'll ever encounter. When Snake fights the boss, his mentor, after the fight, you are forced to put a single bullet in her head. The game waits for you to push that button and execute her. Basically, you have to kill her, and it's sort of like an assisted suicide scene. But that single bullet sort of spawned the entire Metal Gear Solid series based on that event, and that's why, to me, it's the most audacious moment in gaming.
So my most audacious moment comes near the end of Shadow of the Colossus. Right before you kill the 16th and final Colossi, as Wander and his horse Aggro are crossing a bridge on their way there, the bridge collapses and Aggro's about to fall, but he bucks Wander off of it to safety, and then your horse falls and dies. It's a really sad moment, and it's strange to feel such a connection with just a horse in a game, but honestly at that moment I was devastated.
I don't think any moment in a video game has thrown me for a loop quite like the moment in Halo 2, where you suddenly realize that you're not controlling Master Chief, you're in charge of the Arbiter. Now, Metal Gear Solid had already done the hero switcheroo thing with Raiden, but that was a little different because he was a good guy, and eventually it took you a while to realize, oh, I'm not going to be playing as Snake again. But in this case, you were playing as one of the villains, you were playing as one of the elites you'd been fighting and killing all through the first game, and all of a sudden you were in their shoes and had to take on that role, and that was such an unexpected twist in that particular series that it still sticks with me.